Hi, I'm Terry Crouppen. I'd like to welcome you to Brown & Crouppen. No matter what kind of problem brought you here, I promise that our dedicated professionals will do everything they can to help. While you're here, I'd like to tell you a little story about a client that happened a long time ago. We'd represented a man, I'll call him John, in a car accident a couple years before, and he'd been happy with the results. Well, I saw him over at the Division of Workers' Compensation. It's located just across the street. Anyway, I saw him and he looked lost and kind of confused, like a lot of people at the division who don't have lawyers. He told me he'd hurt his back at work and was there for a workers' comp hearing. I guess he saw the look in my face because he said, "Terry, what's wrong?" Let me explain that look on my face. See, we'd done a good job for him. We'd gotten to know his wife and kids, and the fact that he had a new case and didn't call me really hurt my feelings. Look, lawyers make money representing people, but lucky lawyers, and I consider myself a lucky lawyer, get a lot of satisfaction from helping people. It's really a nice way to earn a living. Anyway, I said, "John, you ask what's wrong, I'll tell you. Remember your car accident? Well, here you got hurt in the job and you didn't even call me. I thought you were happy with how we handled your case." Now it was his turn to be surprised. He said, "Terry, I didn't know you handled workers' comp cases. I thought you only worked on car accidents. Of course I would have wanted you to be my lawyer. I'm really sorry." Well, I bet a lot of you, just like my friend John, have other legal problems than the one that brings you here today. You may be here for a bankruptcy, but your money problems may have started when you missed work because of a car accident or workers' comp injury. You may be here about a car accident, but you still have some doubts about the way a doctor treated your child a while ago. The moral of the story is, after my experience with John, I decided to make sure all our clients know all the things we can do for them at Brown & Crouppen. So let me quickly tell you about all the cases we work on. Number one, we handle car accidents. If you've been hurt in a car accident and it wasn't your fault, we can help. Over the years, we've handled thousands of car accidents, and I'm proud to say we've helped a lot of good people get the compensation they deserved. It's important to note that you may have a limited time to file a claim. So if you've had an accident, ask us while you're here. Remember, it costs nothing to talk about your case at Brown & Crouppen. Second, we handle workers' comp injuries. When you're hurt in the job, you don't have all the time in the world to act, so don't wait. Our lawyers are at the Division of Workers' Compensation every day, helping people just like you get the money they deserve. So while you're here, talk to one of our workers' comp professionals. Third, we handle cases for people hurt by careless doctors and hospitals. We work for children and young adults who have cerebral palsy caused by careless medical treatment. We help people who have cancer that was improperly diagnosed or treated. Also, we handle cases for senior citizens in nursing homes who are injured by negligent care. Of course, these are just a few examples of what we do. So if you have any questions about medical malpractice, ask while you're here. Maybe we can help. I don't want to forget all the other injury cases we handle. We work on cases for people hurt by dangerous products. Products like chemicals, tools, playground equipment, automobiles, and too many others to mention. Also, we work on cases commonly known as slip and fall injuries. Really, anytime you're hurt in an accident by someone else's carelessness, ask us. Next, bankruptcy and debt relief. At one time or another, we all have money problems. Sometimes with the bill collectors calling night and day, it just gets to be too much. Today, Brown & Crouppen is one of Missouri's largest personal bankruptcy law firms. If you need us, don't miss the chance to talk while you're here today. Finally, we work on Social Security disability cases. When the United States government stands in the way of you receiving the disability benefits you deserve, we're here. If you or someone you know is unable to work because of illness or injury, ask us. Our lawyers may be able to help even when the government has already turned you down. That's pretty much everything. Let me quickly review. Car accidents, workers' compensation injuries, product liability, slip and fall, medical malpractice, especially cerebral palsy, bankruptcy, debt relief, and Social Security disability. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? Oh, Remember, with almost all these cases, you have a limited time to act, so don't wait. Talk to us while you're here today. Of course, it never costs anything to discuss your case. It's absolutely free. And in all the injury cases we do, you only pay legal fees and expenses after you get paid. And if we can't help you, pay no legal fees at all. By the way, there should be someone at the desk to my right. If they're not there, they'll be right back. Anyway, when you ask, that's the person who'll get you the help you need. Oh, and one more thing. For those of you who are here for the first time and really don't know much about us, let me tell you about the glass case on the wall over there next to the magazines. That case is filled with letters we're very proud of. They're letters from people we've helped who were nice enough to take the time to put their thanks down on paper. Before you go, please take a look. I think those letters tell a lot about the people you're about to meet at Brown & Crouppen. Well, as usual, I've talked too long. Again, let me welcome you to our law firm. You're our guest now. If you have any questions about anything, just ask. On behalf of Ron Brown, my partner, and all the lawyers and legal assistants at Brown & Crouppen, thank you for choosing us and trusting us to work in your case. I promise we'll do everything we can to honor that trust. We'll take care of you. Thanks.